Hi everyone, welcome to my new video. So today I really want to get into the relationship between Harry and William, the princes of the British royalty. Oh my god, not me forgetting their surname. But I really don't remember their surnames, I'm sorry. We just all know them as Prince Harry and Prince William. And I've seen recently news that they are not really getting along together after the documentary dropped on Netflix about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Prince William supposedly got all the contact with Prince Harry and does not really want to talk to him anymore. And I kind of know that it's petty of me to do everything about that, but I I find some weird interest in following the lives of the British monarchy. I don't know why. For me, it's like a TV series. To be honest, I'm sorry if there are some British people that are watching me right now. I'm sorry that maybe I am talking so easily about your royalty, but it's true, and I think it's true for a lot of people in this world that really we just watch the royalty do their little stuff, little plays, little things, just for the fun of it. I don't think that anyone really takes British royalty that seriously. So today I really just want to dive deeper into like what Harry feels or thinks about William, what William feels or thinks about Harry, and what is the energy between them, and we'll go from there. So, okay, let's go. This is Harry's thoughts or feelings, this is William's, and this is the general energy between them. So, let's see. So, what do we have for Harry? Four of Pentacles in reverse. We got the World upright, and we have Queen of Swords upright. So, to me, Queen of Swords here, I think it's Meghan Markle. I think she's the woman on his mind, and she's really here to, well, not control him, but influence him for sure. I think she's the one. The Queen of Swords, to me, is the one who does the talking, the one who builds narratives, brings ideas. So I think in this case, she's been represented here by Queen of Swords because I think she mainly does the talking and she mainly pushes to let information out, for example, etc. And I think it's very Queen of Swords energy. And also it's kind of like energy of like separating. Like Queen of Swords to me is a very independent, if not solitary woman, but at least a woman who is not really into all of this like parties, all of this like societies and all of this kind of stuff. So I think it's very Meghan Markle. With Four of Pentacles being in reverse and the World here, I think this current situation for Prince Harry is like, it's a huge shift. Four of Pentacles, it's of course a card in reverse, being in reverse. It's a card of breaking the establishment, of breaking of like how it's used to be, how it is done, how it is usually been carried on. It is the breaking of that. It's the breaking of norms and traditions, and it's not necessarily bad, because as we know, like not all of the norms and traditions are good. Some of them are quite toxic. Some of them are quite disruptive. So, like, and for him, like, Four of Pentacles in reverse, it's scary, of course, but it is kind of liberating. And with the World upright here, it is of course talking about him opening a new chapter for himself. So, like he's breaking away from the tradition and he's entering this new world, this new chapter for himself. What about Prince William? So we have Ace of Wands in reverse, we have Knight of Pentacles upright, and we have the High Priestess upright. So I think, how to say, I have always seen Prince William as being like more traditional here, and I do think he is, with the Knight of Pentacles being here. He's a bit stubborn in his ways. He is more traditional. He's more like slow moving. He's not really changing. Like, he is on a set path and he's going to follow through with it. With High Priestess here, to me, it talks more about, like, of course, there's like female influence. I think Kate, of course, influences him too, but I think he does that way more subtly than Meghan Markle does influence Harry. But also, I think this is like the general the High Priestess here. Of course, to me, it's like also about the vibe of the late Queen. That's also like the spirit of her. The vibe. Oh my God! Like, what the fuck? The spirit of the late Queen that's also been present here, and also kind of like influences him on a more like subconscious level, like on like on the level of how to say, like, general attitude, not when you're like consciously thinking how am I going to act, but on the level that like you just know and you just feel what's right and what's wrong, and this knowledge is being influenced by this female energy, and I think that's the Queen. But with saying all of this, Ace of Wands is in reverse, so I think that on this path, I don't even want to say this word, but he's kind of cocked. I think he is kind of like low energy. I think he's unhappy. I do not see Prince William as being like in full control, and that's understandable. When you're a part of this royal family, you're not in full control. You have your orders, you have like how it's done, you have the procedures, you have everything, a lot of constraints on you. And also, I do believe that this current situation with Harry in general really kind of like really hurts him, and it really hurts his sense of masculinity, really, like, because I think he's the older brother, and I think this identity for him is much more important than we think, and then many people might think. I don't have brothers and sisters, so I don't know how important it is for people usually, but it is like, I think being older brother to Harry is like one of those things that made him feel manly and powerful, and like being able to control things in his life. So losing that, because once again, like, supposedly he's cutting contact with Harry, makes him feel weaker and makes him feel like not as inspired and not as like energetic and ready to do whatever. And the general energy between them is Nine of Wands in reverse. Of course, kind of this is kind of like expected. To be honest, Nine of Wands in reverse, it's I think they both, of course, see and know that the relationship between them is under attack, severe attack. Like, it's been embattled, and it's not getting better. It's actually getting worse. They cannot protect, and they could not protect the relationship between them to themselves. Like, it's been broken. It's been attacked, and it's been broken. And yeah, it's not really getting better. So let's see, maybe my cards have more. Oh yeah, on the bottom here, like I just picked up, on the bottom here we have Three of Swords in upright position. Of course, that's the card of the heartbreak. It's the card of, just like negative emotions, negative thoughts that cause negative emotions. So I think that's also very much in line with what we know. Like, I don't think that either one of them is happy about the situation, even though I think that Prince Harry is more willing to go into the future to separate from the family. He's always been kind of like an outcast in his own family. Still, I think both of them, like, they are heartbroken over this. Like, don't get it twisted. I don't think that any one of them is really, really happy that it's happening. So let's see, what more can you say about their relationship? Really interesting. So we have Three of Pentacles upright, we have 10 of Swords in reverse, and we have 9 of Swords in upright. So I do think with those cards that there's a sense, like in general in their relationship, I think there's like a huge sense of someone's getting into the relationship and kind of like ruining it. Three of Pentacles is the card of cooperation, but this card is followed by very negative cards. Ten of Swords, even though it's in reverse, it's still a card of betrayal and heartbreak, and just like being so overwhelmed by information and thoughts and just like words and everything, that like you feel like you're just like every word, every thought, everything that you hear, everything that you get, every piece of news that you get, every new thought that pops up in your mind, it's like a knife being, or like a sword being stabbed into your back, and like you're already lying down, you're already dead. And it's getting more and more. And Nine of Swords upright, of course, is the card of depression, and once again heavy thoughts, restless nights, just like not being able to cope with things. So I think here Three of Pentacles is not necessarily a good card. I think it's more of a card of the other. So we have the two, which I think in this case is Prince Harry and Prince William, and there's like the third party, be it Meghan Markle, be it the royal family, be it the people, you know, the news, the media, the general public that's getting in here and kind of like messing up with stuff and bringing all of this anxiety and depression into their relationship. I think that's the sentiment that they both kind of share. I do think that there should be, like, based on the cards that I see, that this is more so the case for Prince William. He's thinking like that more than Prince Harry. I think Prince Harry is more about, like, even though he feels negative emotions, I think for him it's like a painful process that needs to be gone through in order to go further and to develop further. So yeah, we have King of Wands upright, we have Nine of Cups upright, and we have Three of Wands in reverse. So it's really interesting because like most of the cards here are actually rather good. So with King of Wands, we have the powerful, energetic, youthful, inspiring, charismatic king, like male presence. Nine of Cups is like getting your wish, getting what you wanted, like just like literally just being well off and doing good. But with Three of Wands, it's like not seeing the future ahead. You know, it's like not really being able to see the path forward. So to me, this kind of like talks more about Prince Harry, to be honest, because if you see King of Wands, he is redheaded and he's like more fiery, and like Prince Harry is definitely redheaded and he's more fiery of the two. So with him, it's like with the Nine of Cups, I do think that he's kind of like, of course, getting what he wanted. With Nine of Cups, I think because like he always wanted freedom. He always wanted to be away from his family and away from the rules, away from everything. Like he's always been like troublemaker, of course. But with Three of Wands being in reverse here, I do believe that for him, it's kind of like reminding me of the Four of Pentacles in reverse. The situation is like so difficult. It's so unusual that for him it's kind of like difficult to understand what is he going to be doing, like going forward, you know. How is he going to proceed, like what his future looks like. I think for him right now it's a very big question. It's a very big question, and like it's like, you know, the situation like you got what you wanted, now what? And I think for him answering this now what question it's a really important part of his journey. And I don't know how is he gonna answer that question, of course, and like we cannot know. Only time will tell. So let's see what more is there. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. With the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Tower in reverse, and the Page of Swords also in reverse. Like first of all, of course, like this is quite clear to me. We have the unhappy family, which is I think the royal family, and like the relationship between the brothers, and like not only the brothers, of course, there are parents. other family members, other princes and aunties and like whatever, like I don't know the titles. Like the family isn't happy, and of course, but here we're talking more about the brothers and their relationship. With the Tower in reverse, I think there is the breaking down of this relationship, and having this crisis. Of course, it leads to something new being built. So I mean, it's bad and it's difficult and it's painful for them, but there will be an opportunity to build something new on the ruins of that relationship, on the ruins of that family. With Page of Swords, though, I do think that this process of destroying will be very messy. Because like still, I don't think we're like Tower in reverse is coming, but I think right now it's more about just the tower, just the destruction process. So with Page of Swords being in reverse here, I do believe that this process and like just the situation in general, this like unhappy family life being like crumbling down. Of course, it's very messy. It's full of rumors. It's full of just like having those jabs thrown at each other, just this like attacks in the media, spreading information that might hurt other people. And like I mean, that's what we saw with all of this like news and rumors. And oh, Prince Harry hates Prince William. Oh, Prince William like breaks all the contact with Prince Harry. Oh, this and oh that, and like accusations and everything. I think, of course, like this is a messy process, and we see this on the full display, and I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. So let's see more. I just want to get some more cards, like a couple of cards, because I think the situation is pretty clear. I don't really want to make a really long video about it, because I think like that it's, once again, it's pretty straightforward, to be honest. What's happening between the two of them? Oh yeah. We have Strength in reverse. We have the Emperor in reverse, and we have the Two of Swords also in reverse. Like once again, Strength in reverse. Of course, like I think in general, the brothers, like they feel that this situation saps their powers. And I think that both of them, like they feel like, how to say, just like on a personal level, I think that they feel less powerful. Like they're maybe not in full control of what's happening, what's going on. But also with the Strength in reverse and the Emperor in reverse, I think it kind of symbolizes the lessening of a power, of the royal power, of the once again the Emperor. I think he represents royalty, and I think he might be representing their father, Prince Charles. And I think that this breaking of the relationship between the two brothers, the two princes, affects his power too. I think he becomes less powerful and less maybe respected because his children are not in control. And I mean, I think that's something that's really prevalent in monarchies. Like, of course, like your children, the ones that will succeed you in the future, they are representative of your power as a king or as an emperor in general. So I think there's like, and oh my god, I have so many thoughts, I'm so sorry. So there are those interpretations, and with Two of Swords here, to me, it's kind of like, first of all, it's like separation, because Two of Swords to me is like a decision that you're making, and you don't even know what will the outcome be, and like you're really blind. You're just making the decision, like, okay, screw it, I'm just gonna do it, not really knowing maybe exactly what you're going for and how it will turn out. So I think with the Strength in reverse and the Emperor in reverse here, I think that brothers feel really powerless. They really don't feel like they're in control, and they're just like taking some decisions and doing things that they maybe themselves are not sure that they should be doing, but they still do it because they need to do at least something. They can, like, there's like a sense when you, how to say, you know when a person is not in control and they want to project that they do have the power still, so they just start acting irrationally and doing erratic things, erratic, not erotic, erratic things, to prove that no, I am still in control, I still have the power. Like, that's the same thing here. So maybe like just a quick prediction, like for the future of the relationship, like the near future. Yeah. Let me just get a couple more cards. Maybe this, and I feel kind of this. Oh yeah. So like the first card that came out for me is Seven of Pentacles. The second is Two of Cups. Although it's a pride, still we have Five of Swords in reverse, so like it's not really good. So what do I see here? With Seven of Pentacles here, we have a questioning of like, is it even worth it? Do I even need it? So with Seven of Pentacles, yeah, Seven of Pentacles being here, I'm sorry. It's like, do I even need it? Is it really worth it? And like question this and question like the energy that you're putting into this, and what are we questioning? Two of Cups, the relationship. Like, even though it's a right here, I think it's more like a thematic card here. So it's like not talking about like a good relationship, but just talking about just the topic of relationship. But even if you're talking about good relationship, like, is our good relationship even worth it? You know, is it even worth it? Is it worth the effort? And the answer here, I don't think that it's yes. With the Five of Swords in reverse, I think neither of them really wants to have a good relationship right now between each other. I think they both feel bitter. I think they both feel like they lost, and they both are. I don't even think that they're like angry at each other. I think it's more about them feeling once again like really bitter and like really pissed off and really really weak and like powerless. Once again, there's like this sense of powerlessness that is coming through in this reading. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'm gonna end my reading here. That's what I see regarding this question, and I'm really really grateful to have you all here watching my videos. Thank you so much for being here, for being with me. And if you have any questions, any ideas, please let me know in the comments below. Please press like and subscribe to my channel if you like this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!